ChatGPT relate ACM to the movie The Lego Movie. The Lego Movie through the lens of A Course in Miracles. The Lego Movie is one of the most surprisingly spiritual films ever made. Beneath the humor, adventure, and colorful animation lies a profound teaching about identity, specialness, creativity, control, awakening, and the realization that what we seek has already been given. The story follows Emmett, an ordinary construction worker who believes he is nobody special, yet is drawn into a journey that challenges everything he believes about himself and his world. At its heart, the movie asks, what if the ordinary self you dismiss is not who you really are? Bricksburg is a world of conformity. Everyone follows instructions. Everyone thinks the same. Everyone stays within assigned roles. The ego's world operates similarly. ACIM teaches that the sleeping mind accepts inherited beliefs without questioning them. The movie begins with Emmett fully identified with the system. He never questions it until awakening begins. Lord Business as the ego. Lord Business symbolizes the ego's desire for control. Everything must be fixed, frozen, predictable, organized. The ego fears creativity because creativity reflects freedom. Lord Business wants to glue everything permanently into place, eliminating spontaneity and imagination. ACIM teaches that the ego attempts to freeze reality into fixed concepts and rigid identities. The Holy Spirit invites openness instead. The special one of the film's greatest reversals concerns the special. Everyone assumes salvation will come through an extraordinary individual. This mirrors the ego's attraction to specialness. The ego believes someone special will save me. I must become special. I must stand above others. ACIM teaches that specialness is the ego's substitute for God's love. The movie ultimately reveals that what makes Emmett powerful is not that he is special, it is that he is willing. Master builders. The master builders symbolize minds that have begun thinking outside the ego's rigid framework. They create freely, imagine freely, build freely. ACIM teaches that miracles occur when the mind is no longer trapped by fixed perceptions. The master builders represent minds that are less bound by limitation. The piece of resistance. The piece of resistance symbolizes the miracle, the tiny willingness that interrupts the ego's control system. ACIM often emphasizes that only a little willingness is needed. The miracle does not destroy the dream. It begins loosening belief in it. The piece of resistance functions in exactly this way, the Father and the Son. One of the most profound aspects of the film emerges when we discover the relationship between the Father and Son in the real world. The Father wants order, the Son wants creativity. Control and freedom appear to be in conflict. ACIM repeatedly explores a similar tension between the ego's desire for control and the Holy Spirit's invitation to create and extend. The reconciliation symbolizes healing. Everything is awesome. The famous song becomes ironic at first. People repeat it mechanically, without awareness, without questioning. Yet by the end of the movie, joy becomes genuine rather than programmed. ACIM distinguishes between superficial happiness and true joy. True joy arises naturally when fear and control begin dissolving. Emmett's awakening. Emmett begins believing he is ordinary and insignificant. By the end, he discovers that his value never depended upon being extraordinary. ACIM teaches the same lesson. The Christ is not special. The Christ is universal. The miracle is not becoming more important. The miracle is remembering what you already are. The central reflection, the ego watches the Lego Movie and asks, who is the special? Who will save the world? How do I become important? The Holy Spirit watches the Lego Movie and asks, what if everyone is equally valuable? Viewed through ACIM, the Lego Movie becomes a joyful allegory about awakening from conformity, releasing specialness, and discovering the creative freedom that has always been present beneath the ego's rules. The deepest message may be, the ego teaches that worth comes from being special. The Holy Spirit teaches that worth comes from what God created. Emmett's journey reveals that the power to heal, create, and awaken does not belong to a chosen few. It belongs to everyone. The most ordinary person becomes miraculous the moment they stop believing they are separate. Go to mwg.org to find full movie and commentary by David Hoffmeister.